Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, Bashem Kakodash. Peace and salutations to the 144,000. Shalom to the hopeful elect. It's the brother to our prayer from the Providence, Rhode Island camp. Just coming at you with a brief lesson. Just gonna go in on these two niggas on the screen. On the right is Hassad. On the left is Deacon Hakar. And they came out talking about heathens can be saved, which is clearly not scriptural. All right, the scriptures speak heavily on a Israelite-based salvation. Okay, Israelite-based salvation, and that's according to the flesh and the spirit. And this is a channel, Mysteries of the Kingdom, the elder from GMS Birmingham. I believe his name is Arawam, Elder Arawam. Could be wrong, Salaki, if I am, but he was just doing a video on these two niggas as well. And underneath, under the suggested videos to watch, I found it very spiritual because Elder Apostle Tahar's video says, "Be mindful of sellouts and agents." And these two niggas right here, they may have very well sold out, teaching the false doctrine that they teaching, which is pretty much the same doctrine that the Christians teach. All right, and this is what it comes down to when you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah within you. And I'm just gonna go into a couple scriptures. Um, and Lord willing, this is edifying. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this. I believe it's in Ezekiel. Just give me 1 second. Pull up this. It's either Ezekiel or Jeremiah. Here we go. Ezekiel 34:1 says, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power unto the shepherds. Woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flocks? Ye eat the fat, ye clothe you with the wool, ye kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock. The diseased have ye not strengthened, neither have ye healed that which was sick, neither have ye bound up that which was broken, neither have ye brought again that which was driven away, and neither have ye sought that which was lost, but with force and with cruelty have ye ruled them." You see, these niggas right here, they're not teaching the truth, so they're not really healing. They're not really healing, right? They teaching things that are not biblical, and the scriptures go into how if you're not speaking according to this word, there's really no light in you, and that light is a representation of Yahweh Shai. So Yahweh Shai is not dealing with these niggas, and therefore, they out here teaching they mess, got other niggas falling into a trap, and they're gonna get a just reward. They're gonna get a just reward for the shit that they doing. All right, now continuing on, it says, "And they were scattered because there is no shepherd, and they became meat to all the beasts of the field when they were scattered. And my sheep wandered through all the mountains and upon every high hill. Yet my flock was scattered upon all the face of the earth, and none did search or seek after them. Therefore, ye shepherds, hear the word of the Lord. As I live, saith the Lord power, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd, neither did my shepherds search for my flock, but the shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock. Therefore, ye shepherds, hear the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against the shepherds. I will require my flock at their hand, and cause them to cease from feeding the flock. Neither shall the shepherds feed themselves anymore, for I will deliver my flock from their mouth, that they may not be meat for them." And that's pretty much what it is, what's happening right now. The elect are being sealed. These two niggas right here, they are just used as sifting mechanism from the Most High. All right, verse 11 says, "For thus saith the Lord power, behold, I, even I, will both search my sheep and seek them out." And that's what's happening. The elect are gonna look at these niggas, hear what they say, and they're gonna fall away. They're not gonna take heed unto that bullshit that they teaching. They're gonna flock to the real men of the Lord, with the men of great millstone, and the men that teach the same doctrine. It's just that simple. A lot of these niggas Like these two niggas, they're just blind leaders of the blind. Anyone that follow them, they're gonna fall into a ditch, as the scripture say. Okay, let me grab this right here, and I'm gonna close it out. Just wanted a quick and point. Matthew 15 and 14. Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. And what does that go into? Utter destruction, not salvation. Right? Scriptures speak upon Israelites only receiving salvation. Okay, not heathen. Heathen are not gonna be beamed up into a chariot and receive a new body and take part of the second covenant. That is not scriptural, you know. And Lord willing, I go into another lesson on that. But with that, we'll cut it there. Pray this was edifying. Shalom.